Once there was a hunter who saw what others could not. With a magic case in her backpack, she roamed with wild abandon into the great unknown. Her gaze inescapable, her reflexes lightning fast. When armies swarmed, she went through. With eyes open wide, hands steady, holding, watching, capturing everything in sight.
The Crucial Pro DDR5 RAM kit comes with a sleek, modern look that will complement any build. But aesthetics aside, it's the performance that really matters. So let's dive into it. The default JEDEC timings are 46, 45, 45, but it does come with 2 XMP and Expo settings for those looking for a little more performance. With XMP 3.0 Profile 1, you can push the speed up to 5600 megatransfers per second. If you prefer a slightly lower speed but tighter timings, Profile 2 offers 5200 megatransfers per second at 42, 42, 42 timings. We've run some benchmarks and stress tests to give you an idea of how it performs. In general, dropping the speed and tightening the timings with the second XMP/Expo profile yielded better results for us on our test system. Paired with a Ryzen 7800X3D, we saw anywhere from a 1 to 5% performance bump depending on workloads. All in all, the Crucial Pro DDR5 64GB RAM kit by Micron is a fantastic choice for first-time builders and enthusiasts alike.
They want this! Good! Show! Oh my God! How excited are you to see this match live right now?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is day 2 of the Esports Club presents Showdown Series Season 3 Valorant. Powered by Crucial by Micron, GPU partner ZeroFrags Gaming alongside our media partners Gossip.gg. It's gonna be me, Azura Aiden, alongside Aggressive. That's a very slick hairstyle, bro.
Honestly, my hair has a mind of its own. I woke up in the morning and I'm gonna get a brand new hairstyle. Sometimes it works, other times it doesn't, so not really much that you can do about it. So every single day we're gonna see a brand new one. Messy hair, Aggie, or it could be posh hair, you never know.
I've never seen the posh hair, but alright, I think that you're watching for yourself, so it's gonna be alright.
I try to manage my hair all the time. It never works. I could comb my hair right now on this camera, and you're gonna see me with a brand new hairstyle when we come back to it after the match.
All right. We'll see that whether it's gonna happen or not. But today's games are gonna be super incredible, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be 2 BO3s, 2 different games, 1 lower bracket, 1 upper bracket, and we are all in for a treat. Today's day is very important, very vital. We are gonna see 1 grand finalist as well. So yeah, I'm just waiting. Who's gonna be that team heading towards a grand finale?
Absolutely. We're just gonna need to wait and see. But today's first initial lineup. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna be going through the lower bracket this time around. So we are gonna have 2 streams today. One that is just about to start, and another one at 3 p.m. Don't forget about that one as well, because this first initial match, yeah, it carries a lot of weight. We're going to be looking at the superstars of yesterday's matchup, which was ZeroFrags, but we're going to be going into that a little bit later. But one more time, let's just talk a little bit more about the format here overall. We did have the open qualifiers, then we went through the playoffs, and now heading into the double elims.
Oh, the double eliminations. Oh boy, it's going to be one of the greatest things for both the teams, for all the teams, in fact, whoever have, crossed the entire Sahara Desert and they have reached towards this line. Grand finale, that's right. Folks, all you have to do is mark your calendars to be there for the BO5 grand finale. That's going to be on 31st August. So make sure you're going to be there to look at the game. It's going to be an incredible bout, and we all will witness who's going to be our new champion, because our latest champion, which was the ex-champion, Asterix, they aren't there in this entire tournament, unfortunately. But yeah, new champions everywhere. It's fun to watch. It's one of the greatest things to see. And where can you see that? It's going to be at the Esports Club Showdown Series.
Absolutely. 1 lakh INR is going to be on the line for this one. 50k INR on the first place, right? Second place with 30, and the third place gets 20. Same as last time around, but still, just as you stated, new champions are on the horizon. I'm pretty sure that Nori Esports could just be the one to take it, because don't forget, they were technically the finalists when it came down to the previous season, but there's a lot of other teams that we need to see how this is going to be working out. Silly Little Guys and ZeroFrags is going to be our first initial match today, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see who's going to be the ones to take it, because yesterday we did see ZeroFrags perform really well on the defensive side, but their attack just didn't have that same synergy that you would have expected as their defense did. Hopefully today they have fixed out the problems going up against the Little Guys, because now they don't have a safety net anymore.
Indeed, safety net already gone. Lower brackets, that's one of the deciders which we can see. Upper brackets is already there. Second game is going to be super interesting. Intensity Esports versus Nari Esports. Yesterday's form was amazing for Nari Esports. 39-39 all across 2 maps. BO3 done and dusted. So they already know what the competition is, and they're leveling up each and every time they meet a new boss. So that's one of the greatest things about this team. And yeah, Ceylon, the way he played yesterday, the way he just popped off alongside Kishi and Caramel, it seems like a very promising team for me, Aggie. What do you say?
Absolutely. And don't forget, yesterday, Caramel's performances didn't really showcase to us what he could really do. We know how good Caramel is as a player. The man, when he is in the server, you could feel his presence. But yesterday, it wasn't there, and still they were able to have such a dominant victory. It was a 13-9 win. Yeah, you may say that it was not dominant, but anyone who witnessed what happened when the members of Nori did play on the defender side, it was drastically different. Players like Kishi just completely took over the show from there. But we still have to talk about all of the other players that have been in the tournament as well. The top 4 is in front of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. 69G leading the charge, because I'm Batman. Being at second place, not that big of a surprise. And Simple, a player that we are still yet to see, ladies and gentlemen, on stream. Today, we're going to be able to witness his brilliance here. And of course, Kishi was already made it through into the upper bracket finals.
I was just hoping that we're going to see some Simple gameplay coming through. But before that, let's talk about the top 5 agents which have been picked over and out again and again. Killjoy seems like she has already buckled up with a 12.50. That's the highest. And I do get it. She's a really nice sentinel. She can go ahead, drop any of the information that the team needs. And if someone is pushing and they're going for a post-plant scenario, then annoy them with the nano swarms. And talking about the top 3 map picks, well, Lotus surprisingly has beaten Ascent. Wow. Okay. All right.
Ascent's not even in the top 3 at all.
Yeah.
I think even the professional players have just decided that Ascent is just too much of a bread and butter map for everyone for us to play this. Lotus instead requires the team to be a lot more creative, put in the hours, and just play a lot better than their opposition. Ascent is those maps that if you're a brand new team, you can easily learn the map and coordinate with one another. Lotus is not the exact same thing. It's a 3-sided map, requires a lot of control, utility usage needs to be perfect. And I think you saw that as well, right, Azora? That the members of ZeroFrags were struggling heavily on the attack side, but not so much on the defensive side. That's what Lotus does to you. It really tests how good a team can be both on the attack and on the defense, because the strategic diversity that this map has from team to team is vastly superior to almost any other map other than Haven, let's say.
Fair enough. But there's one thing, right, Aggressive. Lotus is a completely, attackers sided map. You get the opportunity to go ahead, do whatever you want to do, except for if the defense is completely ready and intact and they know that A side can be completely locked down, fortified. That's when you're giving only 2 options for the attackers to go ahead and explore. And the moment you do that, you're already promising yourself the round, because the retakes in that map is as good as the attackers heading towards the site. So the situations keep changing, and it's all about how you can make that perspective for yourself. And that's one of the things which I could see from the likes of Nairi Esports. Absolutely amazing and brilliant performance. But moving forward, talking about today's map veto, map 1 is gonna be Lotus yet again. Second one will be Abyss. That's a very decent pick. But the decider, again, a 3-sided map, Haven.
I mean, you could say that Abyss is a 3-sided map considering how big mid is. I do believe that Abyss has one of the biggest mids out of any of the other maps that we have seen, in a way. But I don't think it's the same level as Breeze, but still. Abyss is a very difficult map to quantify, even as an analyst, when you think about it, Azora, because yeah, we can talk about Lotus on another time, because we're going to sound like broken records on that map, but Abyss is what I'm really interested to see how these professional players are going to be tackling this one.
Well, Abyss is a beautiful map, man. Every single one of them, whoever has tried their recent strategies by taking Jet and dashing midair, going for the Blade Storm and taking at least 2 to 3 players from the lobby side. I mean, that's going to be one of the brilliance that all of these players can bring into the picture, and then slowly dying down in the Abyss. But yeah, Abyss, a beautiful map. I've never expected it to be in the second glot itself. I kind of thought it might be in the decider. First 2 could have been Lotus and Haven, 3-sided map every single time, and we are just like in for a treat to see what can be done by the attackers and whether they are polished enough to go ahead and execute or not. But all right, let's talk about Abyss.
We'll talk about that in just a bit here, because the agent selection is already up and in front of your screens, ladies and gentlemen, for the map of Lotus. Pretty standard, I would say, going in for the double initiator composition from one side, but what I really want to see is what the members of Citadel guys are going to be going in for. Will it be the exact same strategy, double initiator? Could it be a double duelist or a double controller strat with the Euro possibly coming out from Toxic Summit? Would be interesting on this map, but I don't really think he's going to be doing that. More like he's debating the casters, just like every other person that we've seen in the past.
He's not debating. No, he's not debating. He's definitely going to pick Yoru. Come on. $10 says that Toxic Summit takes Yoru. It's going to be fun, because Yoru in this map, I have not seen him that much. Come on. No, Toxic Summit, come on. I thought there's going to be a lot of gate crashes coming across, but all right, it's okay. It's a good pick as well. Breach in replacement of Yoru. I mean, nobody can possibly explain that, but all right. Breach, a good addition. Same goes with Scar. Yesterday's gameplay itself, we could see the way he was trying to capitalize against Nairi Esports, but Nairi Esports being Nairi Esports, they were capitalizing so well. The backstabs, the amount of times they were initiating it and just catching them off guard was, redundantly a lot. And that's one thing which ZeroFrags could not understand or comprehend. And I'm hoping that they have learned from the previous day's mistake. Simple as that.
Absolutely. Unless the attack side of Lotus looks extremely potent and polished compared to what we saw yesterday, I don't really see how the members of ZeroFrag are going to be able to take this map, because Lotus is one of those maps that unless you have a good attack side stronghold, then I don't see how you're going to be able to make it work. Citadel guys is one of those unknown quantities, so that we haven't really seen, we can't quantify just yet, and this could just be the case for ZeroFrags as well, because there's no data on this particular team. The players, yeah, we do know them, they have played in the past, and I'm pretty sure that ZeroFrags have scrimmed against these set players, so they know their playstyle as individuals, but what can they pull off as a team is really the bigger question here.
Indeed. It is the biggest question, and it'll soon be answered as well. Zero Frags, they have a lot of potential. Day one itself, we could see that going against Nairi Esports, it's no joke. Caramel and Kishi, the way they were playing, the form they're in, and I'm just hoping that they have like polished themselves to the core where Lotus is gonna be a breeze for them.
Was that an intended pun?
Yeah, it was.
I'm proud of you. I've taught you well, my son.
Way you take credits there, aggressive. No way you just did that. My God.
I love you too, my boy. But jumping into the game, ladies and gentlemen. Early start, a little bit of a recon ball coming in towards the seaside to get some early information. A good stack, I would say, coming in from the members of ZeroFrags. They're playing very aggressively. Look at the positions towards B and towards C. They're expecting a C hit to come in quickly. Plus, with the rotating doors being close by as well, instant rotations could just be on the horizon. Big stun opening up the entire side. Paranoia's gorgeous, and with the door now opening through, they're going to be able to take that early duel, but Simple, he comes in strong with the first bullet. Good kill and a good start. As the members of C Little Guys, they can just make an instant rotation now. They have the first kill, so they don't need to risk it anymore. Take it slow, take it steady. Go for an instant rotation.
Nobody has pushed mid as well, so the turret is going to sit there intact, get the information. Right now, they have gotten it. It's all out. Mid has been contested. But there you go, the site execution. Before that, Nano swarms alongside the turret. It's going to give a lot of information.
30 seconds left.
What's it gonna be, Zero Frags? What's it gonna be? A side plant? Yes, it definitely looks like it. Lead for now. He's all prepared, amped up. Good shots coming all across, but because I'm Batman, he's all ready. The Haven angle being contested, and right now the pit is one of the places which is gonna be a powerhouse.
Last player standing.
Hello? Oh yeah. It seems to be a little bit of a technical difficulty coming in from my end because everyone stopped talking. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping on back in towards the game. Because I honestly did think that Azura stopped talking and I started talking as well, but it's okay. Going on down over into this, ZeroFrags, they did take the first round. Pretty standardized coming in from this team when it comes down to their retake strategies, but overall, Silly Little Guys, I understood what they were going in for with the fast rush towards the A side with the pivot, but understanding that, hey, we have that early kill towards the C side, maybe we can play a little bit differently. You did point out that no one really went in for the mid push, so they could have had the opportunity to just split themselves up, find another kill, and then went in for the pivot. Could have been better, but Simple. Okay, never mind. The Sheriff able to find value. Good first kill, and now B-sides, it's empty for them.
Oh, he knew it. He knew it. The moment his teammate dies, the opponent is going to go for the weapon. Unfortunately, that weapon has been dropped yet again. Sonak, right now looking at the way, he's just going ahead slowly, steadily. Missing piece has found Sonak instantly. Deletes him. Sends him back for the next round. Because I'm Batman, he's stuck in a very pickled up situation. It's all up to him how he can go ahead, make this count.
Last player standing.
Elite? What did I just see? Coming through, but there's not gonna be much. Missing piece is slowly, steadily finding every single one of them and deleting them. Silly Little Guys. Well, this was the start. This was the most crucial moment for both the sides. One, the weapon being dropped, that is a Vandal. And the second, the weapon being picked up as well. But unfortunately, could not find the maximum value out of it.
It's a tough one overall. ZeroFrags. The positioning was good, but a very unnecessary peek coming in from Sarah's line, giving away a little bit too much of a position. This is going to be a tough one overall, as we do see that, again, pretty good early start coming in from the members of SLG. They have another A side empty and right for the picking for them. Ascar is looking for the angle, but I don't think he's going to find a good fight for this one.
All of that is fine. Summer for now, he's amped up. It managed to hit one shot there, but instantly has to call quits. Elite for now, he's creating a lot of pressure, not allowing the players to even enter towards the side. Only 2 players remaining for ZeroFrags. And it all seems like things are crumbling for them. Summer for now, he did hit some nasty
Last
shots.
player standing.
I'm hoping that he can do it more, but nope. Ace, he has come for the rescue.
Just gonna need to wait and see going into this one. ZeroFrags, they've just been a little bit too disconnected in their overall approach. Even in that last round, yes, of course it was an eco, but even then, I didn't really see any of them clump close together to even try to trade one another. Too many 1v1 duels are being given away. Going into this round, though, yes, of course, they have the buys, but their buys are not looking that favorable with so many half armors going into it. With the round starting in an early rush towards the A side, good early control, but that's going to give a signal to silly little guys that C side could just be empty. Right for the pick.
Okay, it might be the case. The push is coming through. Seaside completely under siege. Missing piece has already gotten a really good height advantage here. Can overlook towards multiple angles. And Lion for now, he has been pincered. Gotten the information that the plant is going down one by one.
Shot.
Simple, but the shot has been absolutely amazing. A good trade coming through as well. ZeroFrags, they seem like they're prepared for this one. Let's see how it goes.
Gonna need to play this one slow though, because the start not looking that good, but the Rolling Thunder is gonna give them the opening that they need. Missing pieces with the double, and Toxic Summit with another one. And because I'm Batman, holding down the line, trying to maybe pull something big here, but Toxic Summit is not just gonna work out in the way that you would have expected. SLG, they're trying to break the spirit of ZeroFrags here, and it seems to be working in every turn. And ZeroFrags, they're just giving away kill after kill. That early rush towards the A side gave them the signal that they needed, that C could be completely empty with only one member there. Yeah, I understand. You need to go in for the A side rush to take control. That's okay. But what about mid? If you have a little bit of mid control, then you can cut off a rotation, maybe stop them right then and there, or give you an early call that they're making the rotation happen towards the C side so your teammates can easily rotate over. But none of that is happening. ZeroFrags, this is a shadow of the team that we saw yesterday on the defensive side.
I mean, they were doing amazing yesterday, but today, I don't know what is going on. All of a sudden, it's like they're caught with no information at all. There's no interaction going on between the team. And every single one of them, no matter how hard they try towards holding the site or even gaining the control back, they're not able to do it. Because I'm Batman, yesterday's the initiative was absolutely amazing. Being raised, going ahead towards the broken wall and getting the information, early information that where the players are coming from. That was one of the things which we saw right off the bat. But today that is missing. First 2 rounds, they lost it in this way itself. And I can see the way the entire map of Lotus is built. It's to just assert dominance. And the moment you do that, the defense side, they always think about what needs to be done. And that's where ZeroFrags is currently sitting at. They need to somehow find a hack through what's going on here. They're not able to understand the read onto what's going on.
I think that mid control is where the real game is at for them. For now, though, because I'm Batman, it's to hold down the C side. A little bit of early information. Fadehaun's going to give them a slight opening, but a lot of util now being thrown back and forth. It's all up to Summer to get that first kill. He's not going to be able to find it. Mac the King able to capitalize. Lion does find the trade, though, at the end of the day, so it does hold. But even then, Zora, they lost their Omen compared to a Killjoy. That is huge. The attack, they have taken victory on this one for the overall trades.
They definitely have, and there comes the spray. It's through the wall, and it's going to take the opponent right off the bat. Because I'm Batman, yet again, stymy situation and a backstab being initiated as well. I don't think so this is going to go well. Simple, he has the information, and there comes the frag. It's like the entire team is just thinking so one-directional. Why? this was the moment for Summer to go ahead, hit his shots, and losing the smoke right off the bat has given the entire team the room, the space to go ahead, control the entire site.
Absolutely. Another big problem is that Lion, you got the kill. Why are you still playing from stairs? You needed to make an instant rotation away from stairs and try to play from inside of the site. But instead, you opted to take another duel from the close stairs angle, which is 100% guaranteed to get spammed by every good player. These small mistakes are what's costing them a lot of these rounds. They are not playing together as a team. Too many individualistic plays are causing the members of ZeroFrags to just lose their life in more situations than one. Silly little guys are just able to capitalize on every mistake being made. Now, silly little guys opting for a little bit more for mid control this time around. And hopefully with this mid control, they can pivot into another big hit. Considering the positioning of ZeroFrags, they're in optimum spots to stop a lot of these aggressive rushes. But Sana
Doesn't know.
I don't like where he's standing.
He doesn't know. Oh, Elite. Elite! Batman? Wow. Elite just went in, did not think that there's gonna be a trade or anything. He's just like, alright, I'm just gonna casually walk around with my showstopper and get those kills alongside my weapon as well. Lion, for now, he did manage to seal the opponent down, but here's the thing, it's a post-plant scenario. 3v3 being created and the lockdown. It has been implemented as well. ZeroFrags, they're bringing all in. They want to win this round, but how can they do it?
Mark 3.
Oh,
They turn this one around.
it's impossible.
This might just be
Half the
a little bit
fuse.
of a good spam.
Ninja.
Today. 2-4, ladies and gentlemen. ZeroFrags, they started off on the wrong foot there because of Elite getting that double kill, but everything just started falling apart right at the very end. Sonic's positioning not really the best here as well. It could have gone so wrong, but they were able to get the ninja beautifully on time. Zion, he just came in clutch for this one. Everyone playing on the offside. I don't really know if this was the correct play coming in from them. Small mistakes being made by SLG and ZeroFrags. They're able to come out on top of this one.
No. No, if you do that again and again, Batman, you need an early head start for that. Simple. Making things so nice for the entire team. Silly little guys, for now, again, they're going to head towards site A because that's one of the powerhouse for them. They know that the defense is weak there and they're hitting them like a rock. Summer, for now, he did face some kind of a damage there. It was all about being a bit low, and right now he's all back to his HP, being slowly, steadily amping up all the antique. Getting those kills is going to be very vital. Missing piece, off angle. Held it to perfection. Is he going to be affected? Yes, he is, but the corners, it's not going to be check missing piece. He did manage to get that perfect piece of a shot. And Lion right now, he's stuck with a 1v1 and a post plant.
Just needs to play this one smartly. Did not open up the rotating door this time around. A jump across. Halfway diffuse already being given and done. Needs to go for the swing, and he's going to be able to spray it up through the wall. Such a beautiful play back to King. He's known as the King for a reason. 2-5 as SLG. They have control and simple, man. Just look at this guy's crosshair placement. He was so ready for that swing too. A good and early double kill too. Yep. Okay, second.
If I died right now.
Yeah. He just played it so beautifully. Every member of SLG, their attack side, looks to be potent. And arguably, think about it, Azora. The members of ZeroFrags, they always had a significant advantage on that defensive side. They're struggling this much on the defense. What's going to happen to them on the attack?
They're woken up at the wrong side of the bed. It seems like it. Not able to understand what's going on. The entire executions is always towards side A. And they're like, every single time they see that, they're like dumbfounded.
Another big ultimate too. Just gonna run their way through. Elite with the double kill. Is that big of a surprise even? Mac the King with another frag. One by one, they're just falling like flies and they don't have an answer for anything. These rushes towards the A side, it's not even something that you can't read. It's not rocket science what they're doing. They're just throwing util and they're taking free space away from you. You need to try to fight them. You cannot play scared. And if you're gonna fight them, positioning is king.
Oh, alright. Mac the King. The knight in the shining armor. Brings another one home. Well, Elite, I don't know. At this point of time, he's all warmed up, man. Look at him hit those shots. Both of them being crisp headshots. And the third one comes in as well. So situation is not looking that great for ZeroFrags. Yet again, like you mentioned, aggressive, that it's not rocket science. All they're doing is throwing in all the utilities and getting that space, getting that control. And right now, they have two majority of the ultimates available. Solidify is with the lockdown, the amount of space they can gain is going to be massive. For now, they have a very laid-back approach. The spike is there towards the spawn. So they're trying to get some frags, drop some weapons, and then possibly go for a side execution.
Absolutely. Batman though, coming alive for this first initial fight. He's gonna be able to catch out the missing piece. Not having that omen would just be the kryptonite for the members of SLG, because now they need to walk into all of these angles and try to play for contact instead. Good rotation! Scar just pulled off a Manoj in that one.
I was just waiting. When are you gonna say that? But all right,
I've seen him do it
definitely
on stream,
pull off a Manoj there.
I did see him do this on stream, so
Yeah, even I did. It's no surprise, man. Every single one of them, whoever has played with him, will know what he just did. The Lion for now, everything is on his shoulders. I hope he's gonna wreck them out, but nope. He was only good for one. Toxic Summit. So quick on all of those retaliations. Sanak for now. Nightfall is going to be committed. No audio cue, nothing whatsoever, because Batman knows that the opponent is there right in front of him. Goes in for the showstopper. Sanak is still playing it safe, and one player has already been caught. Oh, it was just this fight that Toxic Summit had to take. But alright. What a way to execute ZeroFrags. I do get it. I see you.
they don't give two damns about lockdowns, and I don't really understand this. Poor old Scar, though. Getting caught by the instant replay. God damn it. Our producer really does hate this. Look at Elite's rocket. The rocket just flew right past his face. He's thanking his lucky stars for that one. If that rocket hit the wall, he was stunned for almost immediately. That's where having good aim kind of, you know, puts you in a bad place. Elite shot off that rocket, and imagine if the rocket actually hit the body. I don't think it's possible for the rocket to hit the body in a game of Valorant. I've never seen that happen. It needs to hit an environmental object.
But that was so unfortunate, man. It would have been an easy frag there. And all Scar had to do was go ahead for that 1v1. For now, an early loss. KJ is already out of the picture. So all of those flashy plays and nano swarms are going to be completely eliminated. But here's a good part. They have Omen by their side. So the smokes is going to be replenished and brought into the picture.
Plan down for 3 this time around. ZeroFrags playing for a full-scale retake without a lot of the utility that you would have wanted. No real ultimates to try and go in for this early fight. I understand they have the man advantage, but even then, giving away a free plant without trying to maybe take an early fight could just be a problem. Missing piece, he's going to be able to find one. Scar with a fast swing, gets another one as well. Sana able to capitalize, but missing pieces. This one Omen is just causing all of the problems in the entire world, and because of the Fade ultimate, he's going to be able to get into much more optimum position. Can go for a run around, possibly a kill, but Sonic with a fast flick is going You want to shut it all down. Simple. Just doing simple things with the spray. Doesn't really connect just yet. The smoke not really being able to find the catch. And Simple, he takes it all away. 3-7, ladies and gentlemen. SLG, they are at the...
What's up with Simple? I mean, I do get it. Missing piece. He created a lot of chaos, but look at these flicks, man. My oh my. Simple. Is he the Indian prodigy?
God damn it, dude. You just had to, didn't you? Gotta love it when you see it.
There.
Zora.
Uh-huh.
I think our newest prodigy here is Simple. For now, though,
Time out.
3-7 on the scorecards as ZeroFrags starting off on an eco once again. Sana looking to maybe find an
Excuse me?
advantage on Mag the King. He just fell asleep. The man just fell asleep on the ankle, but Sonic did it. Oh my god, a triple kill for the man with the sheriff. Good god. He just walked into the fight and got 3 kills. He had no remorse in his eyes either when he did it. That was daylight robbery. And ZeroFrags are probably going to take this round because of it.
Magna King just hit the snooze button. He's like, you know what? Let me just doze off for a couple of seconds. And that's where Sanak, right around the corner, came with the sheriff. And what are those banger of a shots? There's a backstab being initiated as well. And it's all looking good. Elite for now is holding the fort. He's good for the second. Scar, is he going to be ready for this? Nope, he's not.
Oh, never mind.
That's the
Maybe
third.
there's...
Oh, the nade being flubbed.
There's a good chance they might still be able to take it lead. In the back, the timing needs to be present. No, he's able to dodge it out. He has a satchel around the corner. Batman crumbled under the pressure. He could have just swung to maybe get a kill with a satchel, but instead he tried to take the fight. Yikes.
Ouch. Man, it was such a great initiative. Such a great initiative by Sanak. He went ahead, tapping 3 heads out of existence. And all of a sudden, here's this man. Elite. 4 frags in a clutch. Batman, he cracked up with the pressure he had on his shoulders. Man, oh man. Elite. For sure, he's giving a lot to the team. And we all have seen the paths have been crossed yet again. The nade in hand. I hope it's not going to be a Postman OJ nade. Alright, it's a decent one. But Elite, he has taken some damage out of this. But a good trade.
Really the most favorable of trades though, because they're losing out on their members a little bit too quickly. Aggressive positions coming in from Sumin, not the best ones at that. They're gonna try to stop the lockdown, but they are not gonna be able to do it. Batman redeeming himself with last round. They're gonna be able to take it, but that's a pretty significant loss that you just took while being on the defensive side. 4 rounds is what differentiates both these teams. As SLG, they're going into the next one completely scotch free. 4-8, ladies and gentlemen. As SLG just taking this first round, if they're able to take it, of course, they are almost guaranteeing themselves double digits on the board. I do not see how ZeroFrags are going to be able to turn this one around unless we see a brand new team from what we witnessed yesterday and even today in their first half. This is hack side will be very difficult. Strategy is the name of the game for them because they don't have that much utility going into this first pistol round. So these contact plays that they will be making soon could just be their do or die.
But they have to bring in the maximum value now. It's all way too late. Things have already shaped up really good for City. And moving further, the pistol, very vital for ZeroFrags. Very vital. They have to win this one. Else things are going to go south. Already, it's only like 4 rounds to their corner. An 8 for the opponents. Elite, he's playing very sneaky through the smoke. He can do a lot of damage. There comes the damage. The first casualty being Batman. So no more paint shells coming all across. It's done right, dusted. B-side completely under control, but once the smoke dissipates, it's going to be a lot of damage. Missing piece, still jotting it all together.
Player standing.
And it's going to be the last man. What's it going to do? How's it going to be? A double peek, and Summer running away with the quad kill.
This was a necessary round for them to win. If they lost the pistol here, I don't really see how a comeback would even be possible. At least now they have that safety net, but something that they should not really take lightly are these thrifty rounds that could be possible coming in from the members of the opposition. The little guys, they have taken the thrifty previously here as well, so take it slow and take it steady. Those shares can be a dangerous weapon in their hands. Lead specifically, not really opting to go in for the sheriffs, holding on to that classic instead. He was a one by in the following round. Lion,
Ooh.
good early kill here, shutting down Mac the King before he was able to find any form of value. Does get a bit of information though that the killjoy was playing outside C, meaning that A site could just be the place where they're hitting here early on. This is a huge spread. All the members of SLG are not really in the best of positions. They are kind of using this round as a throwaway and not as a win for them. They want kills. That's all that they're looking for.
Body getting the control towards side A. Scar for now. He did go ahead, but look at him getting caught with his pants down. Because I'm Batman going ahead, piling a lot of bodies. Lion, my oh my, this man has been hitting those shots. Impeccable. Toxic Sumit being the last man standing, but Lion, he has snipped him out. He knew where Sumit is gonna be. And there comes the third. That's what happens when you have the bonus in your pocket. And it's giving the team a lot of advantage. 2 rounds being squeezed right off the bat. Silly little guys. Right now is the time for them to shine as well. So they have the full buy. A few of them are running around with half armor.
They did invest into the sheriffs in that last round, so this round their overall buys not looking the best as this could have been, but for now, just have to wait and see. Batman, early satchels, trying to get a little bit more of a forward position to try and follow up on the reach stun, as it looks to be a little bit more aggressive towards the B side, but they were just trying to bait out the utility that could be coming into it. One Omen Smoke already used, will be capitalized upon soon. Missing piece, doesn't have a second one to re-smoke on towards main just yet, so
10 seconds.
needs to take it slow in this one. 4 seconds to try and hold into this. Paranoia in hand, lead, first line of contact. Hit, imminent. And with that,
Oh, now's the time. Now's the time so you do it. Paranoia, it needs to be implemented right now, but Elite gets
Shots.
2. This is a good flick and a half. Missing piece for now. He needs to skedaddle, but he's committing for it. Full commitment. Taking those shots.
One enemy
HP
remaining.
way too low.
Spike down A.
Last man standing. What can he do, Lion? He's stuck in such a pickled up situation. Players coming from the backside, players coming from the front side. What's it gonna be? Simple. Running away with that kill. 4-man squad still alive, still intact, silly little guys. That was a beautiful round for them.
absolutely. And I don't really like the way that the round went as well. Missing Beast, he probably could have been the one that saved the entire team for ZeroFrags there with just that one smoke. Paranoia did perfectly. So everyone in that one specific line was already caught out in the open. He could have just gone in for free kills because no one had any idea where he was. Could have been an opportunity for ZeroFrags to turn it around from there, but they stood their ground and tried to take the fight regardless without any form of pressure towards mid. ZeroFrags showcasing their true colors, I would say, when it comes down to this attacking side, they still have trouble with it, but overall, I wouldn't really say that it's the end of the world just yet. The team is adapting. They're trying their best here to switch up their strategy so that they can match up to the pacing of SLG. But they're losing rounds. This one round, if they do take the loss here, not only will the magic number go away, could be going in the favor of SLG if the showstopper is able to find value. Elite, getting that showstopper online within the 2 rounds, it's massive for them. And with a loss, they're able to capitalize. And that's all that they needed. The map of Lotus is always a game about who gets that showstopper first. SLG getting it pretty much guarantees a round for them.
Good way to flush the Omen right off the bat. That was a good call. But still lingering
Going into
around.
lead.
He's making sure that the
30
things
seconds
needs to
left.
be intact. The commitment towards side C needs to be right now. There's only 20 seconds on board. They can open the rotating door, head towards side B, but that's only going to be a losing cause for them. They are heading towards it. One player inside, one by one. He has picked two. Couple of the players, 3, 4. It's a big one, missing piece. He's making it big. Solo just casually holding side B all under his control, under his radar. Elite did manage to seal the deal as Summer bites the dust. But what a round!
What a stun as well. Give that guy a gold medal for the stun. The man caught 3 people and missing piece just came in to clean it all up. Good God, that's just the presence of having a Raze ultimate. You cannot rush a site if you give your opponent Raze all of the rounds. This is the thing, right? Look at Paper X as a squad in VCP. What do they normally do? They try to feed Jing as many kills as they possibly can on the first round and also in the MP, or if they are going on it. If Jing gets all of the kills, then the Raze ultimate comes online. That's exactly what he did. He guaranteed himself a bunch of kills, allowing them to do stuff like this. But early fight, the lead once again. He's just getting frags for free. He has 3 orbs already. Azora, he's gonna get his showstopper again.
This team is casually going ahead, tapping ZeroFrags out of existence. There comes the backstab, and it's going to be an elite one. Oh, a satchel. Made things worse, Lion, but none the wiser. Did manage to capitalize, but instantly gets shut down by Toxic Summit. Oh boy. It's rapid rounds coming forth. And silly little guys have already climbed up towards the magical number 11. They're going to make a wish.
And the wish could be possible victory for them. Quite a simple one at that. Silly little guys just showcasing their team play and synergy to its fullest, I would say. Even then, they cannot get too complacent in their positions. Yes, ZeroFrags are giving away a lot of these rounds, but even then, they now have their own ultimates online to try and turn things on its head here. The Killjoy lockdown present into the shadows could just be another big thing for information depending on where they want to do. ZeroFrags, they're pretty scared going into this. Look at how the team is playing. They're not taking any risk, and the confidence that this team is known for not as present just yet. But Lion, he's brimming with confidence instead.
There's the action.
Fast 2 kills. And with that, they have the opening that they wanted. Just take it slow, go in for a reset, play for the information that they were able to gain. As Lion, he's trying to be the bait here, running in towards the seaside while allowing his team to go in for a full rotation in towards it.
Oh, he's still contesting C. He's creating a lot of deviation for the entire team. Missing piece. This time he could not shine at all. Instantly shut down. It's a 2v5. And silly little guys. I don't think so that mid-adventure is going to be great for Toxic Summit. He did spot a player, whiffs it around, but finally managed to catch one player off guard.
Just need to wait and see how this one goes for them here. Summit doesn't really have an ultimate, doesn't really have a lot of util. Maybe Elite can maybe turn this one on its head. Satchel across, gets into a better spot. Elite, okay, never mind. The man gets all of the frags. Good chance to maybe get a clutch here, but even then, it's gonna be a tough call for him. One already spotted. The Han's gonna give away his position as well. Possibly gets a couple of kills here, but nothing more than that. He does not get killed either by any of the players, so he doesn't get an ultimate orb either. This is so smart. ZeroFrags, they made a run for it instead of trying to kill him here. Making sure that the Raze doesn't get the ultimate and needs to work for the ultimate orb either on the A side or on the C side.
But it's going to be a breeze for Elite though. All he needs to do is tap one player casually out of existence, and that's pretty much it. He will have his ultimate. But kudos, man. Silly little guys. The way they're just going ahead, mowing the opponents down. I mean, the previous round was some kind of a momentum breaker, but I don't think so it'll matter a lot. It's just that it'll make them more cautious onto what needs to be done towards side C.
Boy, simple. He's taking a very ballsy duel here up against Batman. Be a little bit careful going into stuff like this. These early advantages is what the members of ZeroFrags want, because they understand that, hey, if they're gonna play a little bit aggressive here, we can punish them and easily try to take this one away. Go the one way for the startup. Oh, and already spotted a toxic Sumit. This could have been bad, but he's able to live here. A good smoke, being able to save out toxic Sumit, as he's just gonna need to wait. A lot of utility being invested from either side here in towards the A side. Fault line in hand, and as soon as contact is made, they're gonna be able to use it. ZeroFrags, they're running on the clock down to only 30 seconds here. They need to go for an execute, and they're heading towards A.
No.
Straight into the stun and missing pieces. Oh, well, this has gone from bad
30
to worse.
seconds left.
It's definitely madness. They have to head towards the side, towards a very speedy pace.
Down A.
And look at them just crumble one by one. They're falling down. Simple did manage to get one, but it's an equal trade. 2v2 situation being made. Black the King for now has the information, has the insight, but whiffs
10
his shot.
seconds left. One enemy remaining.
No way, Elite. He just did that. He pulled off a bazooka.
Match point.
Party's over.
And there comes around 12th on board. Silly little guys. They're not moving an inch. They knew right off the bat it's gonna be an A execution. Let me just go ahead, sit here, wait till the entire team comes in. And the moment Magda King got the information that both the players have gone through the rotating doors, that's where Elite's bazooka came in. The showstopper. The one kryptonite against this team. ZeroFrags.
It's not even a surprise anymore, is it, Asura? I already told you that one showstopper is going to be the biggest game changer from the very beginning. And it 100% was. Elite looking for an early fight, maybe a bit too overly aggressive here. SLG, they could be throwing this one away, but instead, they're able to fight all the frags. Lion coming strong, going into this one, able to survive and hold down the line. And Elite, understanding that he was in water way too deep for him to swim in, should have drowned, but instead, he's trying to take a duel instead. Could have been bad, going from bad to worse here. Toxic Sumit, big kill for the first, slowing things down to a crawl here. The attacker side Killjoy lockdown is gonna cause him problems. Needs to try and live here. He's gonna be able to, as SLG down over to a 2v2. But look at the members and the health of ZeroFrags. They're low on HP, tries to take the duel, but Lion still finds it. Good round overall. Good God, Azora. This was a fast one.
You can trust my boss.
Oh boy. Last few rounds, there have been so much of a tooth and nail battle here. Silly little guys, they got a bit too aggressive, and this was not at all required. Toxic Sumit, he did want to keep the entire enemies at bay, but he had to make things sure that he was safe. That's one of the things he could not do at all. It was a good trade all across, but Lion, man, that guy knows how to roar.
Absolutely. Simple. Playing on the opposite side. Lion seems to be the one-man army for the side of ZeroFrags here. Normally we're always talking about Batman, but I think Lion took that to heart. Showing that the king of the savannah is there for a reason. The apex predator now looking for its next prey here. So members of ZeroFrags working their way in towards the seaside, rolling thunder in hand. Missing piece, he needs to get off the side. He can't hold this. Playing for a full-scale retake with the ultimates that they do have. Ooh. The fade, nightfall, plus rolling thunder of their own defense. Waiting to get everyone close by.
What? No. No.
What?
Sanak.
Spike planted.
That man is so casual. He crouch spammed and he just crab walked his way, got a kill. A 1v2 and Toxic Sumit, he did manage to catch both the players off guard. But look at the alarm bot. My oh my. He definitely knows how to chase Toxic Sumit. Summer, he's in a really nice angle. And towards the rubble, there's another player just holding it out. It's a good split, and Summer will definitely capitalize upon the situation. 9-12. As ZeroFrags is making a comeback. It's late, but it's there.
They might need to just take a tactical pause to just reset the team's overall momentum. ZeroFrags, they're getting a lot of these rounds in a very quick pace, and with double digits that could just be on the board at any second here. Elite, he has opted to pick up on that outlaw, so that pocket op could just help them out a little bit up against two players, but unless he finds the perfect timing on it, don't really see how this is gonna work. Missing piece in a pretty much one and done angle. He needs to guarantee a kill here. He's playing with fire because Lion's on the opposite side, able to do so much more. Lion single-handedly getting all of these frags. It's just insanity. Ladies and gentlemen, good God. Lead with a little bit of damage, but that's all that he's going to be able to find. Not more than that.
Get more. Get more.
Spike planted.
Angles all checked in.
Remaining.
Summer for now. He's completely going to shut down Elite. I mean, Elite was good for the run, but unfortunately, the round is going to slip away as Scar is going to tear his arch nemesis, Toxic Sumit, apart. Limb by limb, piece by piece. And that's how ZeroFrags are bringing in the round.
It's just the beauty of it here. ZeroFrags, they're getting every single one of these rounds pretty much purely on the back of Lion. I'm sorry to say this to Zora, but I think that Lion is just the one bringing them all of this. How many times has he gone towards the seaside and won that duel? More times than we can count. Two players have peeked into him and he still won the fight. That's how good Lion is as an individual player. Being that sentinel and being able to find this much value by yourself on the seaside, it's unheard of. Utility is their best bet here as Mac the King now trying to slow down this attack to a crawl, but because of the lockdown, this could just be a problem. Batman not really finding the best position to try and break out the lockdown though. Wait, the lockdown got destroyed? But the name wasn't even on it completely.
No, it was completely right beside it. So, yeah, range damage. Oh no. Toxic! What?
Dodge.
Toxic Sumit? My man's so casual. He just flicked around, ignored the flash, and went ahead for those two big of a shots. Situation is not looking that great. Still, the post-plant scenario, it is ticking. The time is slipping. Summer and Sanuk, these are the two players who can do something. One player already picked right off the bat, and Mac the King, he's gonna be picked off as well. Sanuk, well, I was saying that the team is bringing in a comeback, and it's way too late, but no, it's not. They're doing exceptionally well. Backstabs being initiated, crossfires being absolutely perfect, and the attack side has changed for the like of ZeroFrags. Previous day, it was a defense which they were flawlessly going ahead and making it perfect for them. But right now, you can see it. The result is right in front of you. Attack is favoring them a lot.
No pause being taken by the members of Silly Little Guys to just reset the momentum of ZeroFrags here down to a crawl once more. Would have expected it to come in a bit earlier, but now team just not looking best here for them. Batman not having the best of games here, but he doesn't need to. His team right at the top of it all with Sanuk leading the charge as well with Lion.
Cover going
I
out.
love it when you see it. Missing piece. Slowing them once more because of these one-way smokes. A side cannot be their side to fight into. C's the only place that they have to go to. But look at what SLG have in their arsenal. The showstopper once again in the hands of the lead could just be their biggest problem. As you can tell, ZeroFrags, they understand they need to try and find a possible kill here.
Oh, no, this is bad.
Paranoia is
This is bad.
perfect! It's Lion! He took the L for that one. And with the seaside now being rushed into, it's all up to Mac the King to maybe find one kill before he dies, but he's not going to be able to do it. Equalization 4 versus 4v4 going into the post.
A post plant, and from the shadows being committed as well. a good reposition, but it's not going to give him that much of a head start towards what's going on towards the side. A retake needs to be initiated. Elite for now. He has taken out the mystery weapon here. Summer, he's very close to the smoke, but this bazooka, the showstopper, is going to take two casualties right off the bat, and there comes the entire wave. And silly little guys, down to the wire, they're brought in the 13th for themselves, sealing the deal in the first map with a scoreline of 13-11. Simple. Elite. And the brilliance of missing piece. My oh my. Taking the early fight against Lion was very vital. And that's one of the things which missing piece was just waiting for it. He was like, wait a minute, there's one player still lurking towards the lobby, and let me go ahead and shut him down. At the moment he did that, the floodgates completely opened up. It's like sea execution coming all across, because this linger towards site A was a deadly endeavor for them.
Absolutely. Another thing, I already told you that one showstopper brought so much value. I don't know how Elite does it, but the man doesn't roll a single ultimate. He is so calm when he pulls out that showstopper. He is not going to take a guess. He will guarantee the fact that he only missed one ult the entire game, and that one ult is because his aim is a little bit too good. He correctly aimed at the player, but the showstopper went right through him.
I don't know whether to take it as a compliment or I don't know what to say, man. I'm completely going to be away from the topic, but yes, his aim was so darn good that he missed the shot.
Hey, can you hit a person with a bazooka rocket? I don't think so. It's not always possible. The splash damage is insane, but you can't always hit it. Like, even if you're off by a millisecond, if you aim at their arm, the rocket's just going to go past.
Wow. Okay. So I guess those are the physics which I have not played Race for a really long time. So don't look at me and say all of those facts aggressive, because I'm a Gecko main. Okay. All I know is shoot Dizzy and go ahead with the thrash.
Hey, that's fine. But sadly, we didn't see a Gecko in this particular matchup, because Gecko, yeah, of course, he has his strengths on the map of Lotus. But if you have a breach on your team like Toxic Summit, I don't really think you're gonna need anything more than that. Breach fault lines for a chef's kiss. Like, he single-handedly set up almost all of the big plays that
he did.
Every time any player was spotted, Toxic Summit was ready with the stun. You could tell Lion got paranoia, he got stunned, and then missing piece in the mid side on a couple of rounds before, he got a 4-man stun that pretty much set up missing piece for 3 big kills. And then he also got his 4th right after. It was insane. The synergy in the members of Silly Little Guys is something extremely scary.
It's exclusive aggressive. It's exclusive. Silly little guys, I don't know how they're towards the lower brackets. I mean, this team, I want to see them go towards the grand finale. The amount of plays, my oh my. I was just expecting that, right now, ZeroFrags are going to know that, it's do or die. It's make or just go home. At the moment they chose side B, I understood. Missing piece is not gonna spare them at all. 4 frags right off the bat. And like you mentioned, the fault line coming through as well. That was spectacular. What a sight to watch. But not for ZeroFrags. They were completely decimated. They were thinking that, okay, we should have taken C itself. If we wanted to die like this, we should have died by someone else, not by missing piece, because missing piece was lingering around A and B quite a lot. And he broke the wall for the sole purpose to see what's going on towards mid. And the moment he did that, he was like, oh my god, to my surprise, I am right. What's going to happen here?
Really was a missing piece for the team, no puns intended. But overall, I just have to say that the biggest strength of the team was their raw map control. Think about it. On the defensive side, they had full A control. Plus, they were able to take over mid as well. And when they were flooding in towards the seaside, think about it, Azora. Did you once see them all try to flood through waterfall and defender spawn only? No, not at all. They were on ramp, yes, but there was always a person who was playing towards the rotating door from me. And as soon as any member of ZeroFrags tried to rush in towards the side, someone opened the rotating doors to just split the attention away from the players that were coming into waterfall. That's the thing. these small little details that most people won't really see is what caused ZeroFrags to lose here. When they didn't do that, when they just tried to play for raw gunfights, that's when the members of Citadel guys really started to lose. That last round was a masterclass of how to retake C. They had players coming in through waterfall, ramp, plus the showstopper that was a constant threat coming in through from C main from the rotating doors. That's the thing. Elite, he deserves to be on this MVP. He was phenomenal in every way, shape.
Indeed, those individual brilliance of a play did come through, and Elite, my oh my, he definitely gets all the credit, man. Like the way the entire execution was coming forward, he was the man stepping up, being the raise of the team, always going ahead for a battle. It's 50-50, it's do or die. But I still remember one crucial moment which he pulled off. One was the showstopper which came through towards a half wall, and the moment that came, Batman also died instantly because of the amount of duel, the presence of mind Elite had. And with the same presence of mind, guys, you're going to take a small little break and see you on the other side. Second map will be on real soon. All right, we are back once again. The previous map was absolutely amazing, aggressive, but the upcoming one, which is going to be Abyss, what do you think? How many people are going to fall off the map?
I'm gonna say about. If there's a jet, there's gonna be at least 2. If there's an Omen, there's gonna be
at least a 5.
I mean, true story. Hey, think about it. Statistically, I pulled out the numbers, right?
Okay.
Doing that is actually worse than dying to your opponents and then also trying to pick up your. Statistically, it is worse because think about it. Ultimate economy is a big thing. Even if you wanted to deny your opponent's ultimates, you're denying yourself ultimates while you're still behind. So it's not a good thing.
Okay, so nobody should pull off a G2 strat. Guys, you heard it. Aggressive said it. It's not me who told that. But if you want to casually fall off the map, it's all right. You can do it because it's Abyss. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because it happens. Sometimes you're trying to jump up, head towards the site, and there's like the thinnest path for you to head towards the site, and you just fumble. Your space does not work, and then you fall off the grid. It's all right. It happens.
Azora's trying to justify himself.
For me.
Yeah, he's justifying himself, ladies and gentlemen. So if you ever find him in your games on the mobile servers, even on the Singapore servers, just know that it's Azora trying to justify himself. What happens to him on a regular basis.
It's Azora Aiden when you see the name Azora Aiden, okay? That's my in-game name.
For sure.
Look at you casually just dissing me, man. My god, I thought you were gonna be the good cop today. Aggie, what's up with you? You woke up on the wrong side of the bed again?
Nah. I'm just making sure. Gotta love these guys. Hey, we're here to have fun before the game starts because it might just be a slaughterhouse. You don't know. ZeroFrags, they did choose this map, though, Azora, so there's a good chance they might have a good amount of game plans to this, but I do believe that all teams have started to figure out that this is a really good map, good map that could be played in competitive levels of play. I'll be honest, Abyss, I do believe, is possibly the best competitive map that we have gotten since Lotus. And all of the other maps that have came out, even I didn't like the way that Fracture was played in a lot of instances. Breeze, don't get me started on that. It's been pretty bad for a lot of maps. Astra being picked up, it's pretty smart. A lot of people are gonna say that why would anyone want to pick up an Astra? But Astra as a solo controller on this particular map is possibly best because the smokes. It will take a very long time to reach from one portion of the map to the other. You are no longer restricting your controller to play just the mid, so that you can get instantaneous smokes on either side. Plus, you don't have to play a double controller strat as well. Astra's a pretty good pickup. But the thing is, Astra requires you to be proficient at this character and know how to play it on this particular map. Silly little guys are taking a big gamble, Azora, and the gamble might just pay off.
It's a big gamble, but it might just be paid off, man. Missing piece being Omen, he has done some absolute amazing stunts. But I believe he's going to do the same with Astra as well. So yeah, looking forward to how this entire meta is going to work. But ZeroFrags, they're brought in the textbook of all the agents. So the selection seems pretty good. The team is locked and loaded. ZeroFrags, they need this map and it's their pick. So they better win this one. Lion, we have seen him exceptionally step up for the entire team, and same goes with Sanak. But I want to see Because I'm Batman pop off. Because I'm missing this dude being on that MVP screen.
Absolutely. The man doesn't talk much, but
he doesn't.
He does. Yeah, he doesn't need to talk. He shows it on his action instead. Very fast rush already in the A side. They're taking good control, but the Astra playing a bit of a dangerous game on their own. It's the B side completely getting bombarded here right at the very beginning of the round. At the King, able to find one. Lion not being able to find any form of value here early on. It's Batman. The first line of contact, swinging through, simple. Gives a little bit of damage. Sonic in the back. Let's find something, but even then, it's just not going to be enough. Elite, last person remaining, going into this 1v2. Will he be able to win this one, Azora?
Okay, this is the path line which I was talking about. It's a 1v2. I believe that Elite can pull this off, but the angles, it just seems like it's pretty off. One by one, they have to push in, and Scar, it's gonna be his lonesome efforts that he will take down Elite. It's an early round loss, I would say. A good initiation right off the bat, but the smokes, the placements, the way Missing Piece played that was a bit too casual, man. He was inside the smoke. He wanted to play completely off guard, catch players off guard, but ultimately he paid off the price.
There.
Just gonna need to wait and see how this one works. That rush towards the B side was just so quick as well. Missing Piece, I don't think he expected two people to just walk into a smoke like that. Even then, one kill should have been a guaranteed for them. Good rush towards mid.
That's what I was expecting.
True. Somewhere waiting for this one. Once more, not really going in for a lot of investments. SLG, they just like to play on towards those classics as Batman just jumping straight into the face. An aerial dive to go in for an execution. 0-2. ZeroFrags, they start off with a bang. 2 rounds to their name, and Abyss could just be their man.
Ooh, there's one thing which is missing for the likes of City Little Guys, that is the mid control. Nobody's playing around there. Nobody's getting the information onto what's going on, and that's one of the key aspects about Abyss. But I do get it. You were saying at one point of time, aggressive, that mid looks like the third site. And it is vital. It's very important for the players to even have a look onto that place as well. But right now, it seems like ZeroFrags, they're going to be playing with the bonus that they had from the previous round itself. Casually entering in, getting the information. There's another player waiting right around the corner. Elite, you need to be aware. You need to run around, run away. And he successfully does that as well. Daylight robbery is what I can say. And Simple just casually tapping all the players out of existence. Last man standing. Summer, he is giving a good fight. But at the end, he's going to throw in the towel.
Good lord, that was a quick one. They just ran in towards the side. A big stun as well. This is the strength of reach, ladies and gentlemen. And then there was the lead. The man is slippery like a thief. Can pin this guy down at any moment. This being a 1-2 with Vice coming soon. Yeah, speaking of which, we didn't even talk about Vice. I completely forgot that we didn't even talk about Vice when we started the stream.
Yeah. I mean, how could you aggressive? I mean, tomorrow is when all the players are going to be waiting for the latest agent. And how can you forget? You of all people aggressive?
I'm the most competitive one here, so.
Yeah, I'm disappointed, man.
Hey, listen.
Nuh-uh.
I've gone on a bit of a hiatus from.
I'm going to listen to Elite say what happened to him just now.
The man just saw the Avengers assemble in front of him. 2 of them, at least.
Okay.
Obscuring vision.
All right. You're forgiven. Aggressive, you're forgiven. I'm no more disappointed in you. That was a good line.
I think Map the King is going to be a little bit disappointed the fact that he's not going to be able to get a kill possibly. Turns around, he's able to play the double. A solo ultimate towards Map the King to try and stop him. Early space to be gained here. Simple on a perfect angle, has a flash to try and maybe do something more here. Trying to give them the backup.
No way.
Swings through in towards the face of the Omen. But Summer, he's just not going to be able to do anything here. Going into it 2-2, ladies and gentlemen. SLG, they take another one for themselves.
My god, 2 quick rounds and Missing Piece. Wow. All right. Casually going ahead, dropping the weapon for the next following round. He has to reinvest. I don't know what to say to him, man. He casually just fumbled that side pathway.
He missed the jump.
Yeah, I need a counter here. Production, I need a counter. Whenever Abyss comes online, we need to see a counter saying drop deaths or fall deaths. Any of that. Whatever sounds good, go ahead. I need the death counter as well. Ticking. So it's already 1. That's gonna go to Missing Piece.
Right away into this one. Rolling Thunder not yet online, but they don't even need that toxic summon. A big early kill
Ouch.
over towards one.
down
Simple. Able to find value once again, but look at toxic summon. One goddamn tripwire is causing all of this to happen. Elite comes in from the back. Finally, the Menace to Society has been stopped. Toxic summon, just like his name. Good lord, that tripwire was toxic as hell. Good utility, but this is why I hate Cypher and love him at the same time, because of stuff like this.
Hate him being in the opponent, love him being in our team, right?
Absolutely.
But so many quick rounds, man. It feels like Citadel guys has found that kryptonite, so perfectly polished it, and they've kept it in a safe place. They're like, now I know if there's going to be any execution moving forward, it's going to be a devious one. Elite, he has gone in for the big investment, and big returns are coming all across as well.
Absolutely. That's the strength of this team overall when you think about it. Elite now with an operator. This could just be the make it or break it for them once more as Batman.
Spike down B.
Missing piece.
Trying to make the rotation, but even then, missing piece is just so aggressive. That angle is a tough angle to try and break into unless you double swing, one from the top and one from the bottom. Missing piece has the opportunity to go in for a fast little bit of a pull if he wants to. The Astra Stars finding full value, Simple with another big kill. There's one on the low ground, but he misses the shot on Summer. He needed a kill, but Sanok's going to be able to find the trade regardless. But even then, with the trade, you still have to take out 4 more players. It's done for here, Azora.
He's so low on HP, man. Summer had one thing. He did not give away his location.
I killed them.
And the moment he swung around the corner, he missed the opponent completely. Back to King. Just running for the money there. Getting those crucial frags for the team. And that's where Citadel guys is capitalizing so well. 0 frags. Looking at the way the economy is just crumbling every single time, I feel bad for them. Because there's not been a single round that they went in for that perfect, full-fledged buy for themselves.
Watching here.
Oh no, absolutely. We're now with the Hunter's Fury now being utilized here from the defense. That's a lot of damage being now given to one of the players in Simple with the fast swing. Is going to be able to find so much value too. These smokes are just so problematic from the Astra as well. They're not able to take any of these ults, and because of how aggressively the defenders can play, they're taking the early advantage and immediately running away at the same time. So they can't
radius
fight
is
this.
big. That's true, and the radius being so big of the smoke, it just gives no room for error. Not at all. Not even a single bit of information onto where the player is playing. If they're holding some kind of a cheeky angle, nothing. Magticking upon him. It's going to be a lot of pressure. Multiple players pouncing right at him. And there comes the counter flash. The counterpart is going to be absolutely perfect. As Simple. He's blowing the opponents into bits and pieces. Summer, finally, he did manage to gain some kind of a confident start here. But unfortunately, it's just going to be a start.
We're on an eco though, so I wouldn't really say that was that big a deal, but even then they're beating out rounds. 3 rounds have already gone through, 5-2, and mind you, this is ZeroFrags' pickup. Yeah, I understand their attack side may not be looking that good as an overall team, but if this is your map pick, you have practiced this particular map. But at the end of the day, SLG, they just have the better strategies going into it. Their mid control looked sublime. Simple being that aggressive and being able to find a kill based upon an Astra smoke that was placed on the top of container of mid. That is huge.
Oh my god, missing piece. Absolutely love the way this player plays, man. Completely just catching the players off guard is one of his forte, but Lion, he's also mastered the same art. Missing piece. All weight on his shoulder. He needs to do something here. Did manage to get 1 kill, but Sanok, a good trade-off right off the bat. Way too low on HP. So he needs to go ahead, force a trade here. Oh, he's playing safe.
Satchel out.
Play this one smart again. Batman needs to be taken out as quickly as they possible. Submit.
Last player
And the
standing.
kill here going
Last
into this
moment
line with
jitters.
a very beautiful swing here. Being able to catch him out. Lead. Maybe good for a kill, but Batman just does not care. Swings through with a fast tap, and that's the opening that the members of ZeroFrags needed. And as soon as Lion gets a kill, that's the go button for the team. That's when they have the advantage and the confidence to push their way forward. In a way, I do believe that Lion is like the backbone of the team because we've seen it in map number 1-2 on Lotus where they were really doing well. It was because of that very reason.
Oh, a lot of heat, man. A lot of heat. And in that heat, I believe the ZeroFrags is going ahead and molding a perfect metal for themselves. They want to defeat the Kryptonite. They might as well do it in a much more better fashion. But again, a shot being whiffed here. Elite, that's going to cost a lot. Early casualties is one thing where silly little guys capitalizes upon. And he's still the curious one.
Fire in the hole.
Oh! Chris!
What a kill.
And a save!
Confidence. No! He missed the zip line. He missed the zip line, bro.
Ah, that hurts, man. That for sure hurts. Sanak, right now, he has a perfect positioning. Did manage to shut down Mac the King
Spike
and missing
planted.
piece alongside the Cypher. Toxic Summit.
Enemy remaining.
What's it gonna look like? Definitely not the right kind of output that they need. Toxic Summit being the last man standing in a post-plan scenario. I don't think so, man.
I'm trying to
It's
save
not going to
the
be
op
that
if he can.
easy for him to go ahead and pull out this clutch.
I don't think he's gonna even try to. Maybe picking up the op is like his best bet. The op's right below here, so unless Sana took it and then threw it away, yep, he's gonna be able to save it. That's a huge one for them. Being able to save this op at the bare minimum will
Good
give Elite a huge chance to go into the next round. Even then, this round loss will really hurt the members of SLG. If Elite was able to find that zipline, though, this could have been a completely different story. But poor old Elite just could
I
not physically
believe-
find that.
Aggressive. I believe he was not looking for the zipline. He was looking for the trade-off coming in from Simple. But unfortunately, Simple could not go big there.
Enemy remaining.
He was waiting out in the cloudburst and he just stayed hidden until the cloudburst just poof disappeared. I believe that would have happened. Can be, you know. Two different perspectives. Your word against mine. That kind of a situation here.
Maybe the audience will be able to give us a bit more of perspective. He nearly fell off. Azora, he nearly fell
All
off. You
count
saw that as
two.
well.
No way.
You saw that as well.
Yeah, I
He was
did, I did.
Right close.
He's like, no, no, no. But at the last
happens
moment, he
too
managed to
often.
hit that A button. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy for him.
Off your feet!
Ooh. No, 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 no. Elite.
Oh,
Unfettered.
Blinding!
He's gonna be in safety. Missing
I
piece
know
for now.
exactly
All the
where
heat on him. And this is the fourth time that side B is completely under the control. Where are the mid players? It was all a ruse. It was all a ruse. You should not bite that early into the round.
Gonna be able to take one at that as well. Sanak being able to find one, but Elite still heating things up. Summer, it's all up to you for the multi-frags. He's gonna be able to find a big kill here for his own accord. A good flash coming in. A Scar
What is that?
now trying to turn this one around on its head. Needs to go in for the swing. He should be able to find it. Jump spot. Angles his, but the peaks are just gorgeous. Shoulder taps. He's gonna be able to get it. And more than
He has the
enough
time. He has the
for
time. He has the time.
Matt the king of clutches indeed, for the side of SLG. It's good. God, this round really came down to the wire. And I do believe he was able to pick up the operator as well, but the operator could be in a very precarious situation, precarious place.
Nah, they have
for
the
him to
money
try and
for
pick
it.
it up from there. Good God, this round was a little bit too close for comfort.
Too close to comfort. Indeed. But it was a beautiful one. It was a beautiful one.
For now. Another chance for the operator to find value elite. Swings through. Did you see the owl drone to just be in a good spot here? Location revealed for elite as he needs to run away. Position not really being the best here for them. Big kill already being taken away. Dr. Summit no longer being in the arsenal for this one. Gets a kill at the bare minimum, but gets immediately traded out somewhere.
That's a good trade, though.
He's ready on the angle. Gotta love it when you see it. That's simple. His movement nearly gave him the edge, but somewhere instead being able to capitalize and just recover from that spray. 2 versus 4 as the mid control is where it's all at. And as soon as they lost it, ZeroFrags, they had no way of going back into this round. SLG, they still do have the operator in their hands, so they just need to want to go in for a save. This last round will be crucial for them. Going into the second half with the lead, especially on the map of Abyss, where I'm not going to say that it's really defender favor or attacker favored. It's better favored to whichever team can hold the mid better, because we've seen it in this particular round that mid control is where the team is really suffering in a lot of situations.
I mean, I was even expecting one thing, right? The moment a missing piece was taken down, the information should have been passed towards Simple, and Simple was not prepared at all to what just happened there. He was just waiting around the corner, around the block, just expecting that the player might be peeking right in front of him, but unfortunately, it was right behind him.
The switch.
So that miscommunication is somewhere taking the entire team down. It could have been a really good situation. The team could have gone in for that, the fight towards side B, but they did not commit at all. Those kind of mistakes, if it keeps happening, then I believe ZeroFrags is that team which will go ahead and capitalize upon it.
Just gonna need to wait and see how this is gonna go. Stun here as elite. Getting a little bit of a minion on his own accord. Too careful going in for this fight. Doesn't really have the weapon to try and take this duel either. Only one knife. He needs to make this one work. Back the king. Another big kill. The knives have been refreshed, ladies and gentlemen. As elite, ready to cut them up like butter once more. Sanat on a beautiful angle on his own. That's the angle. One bit of an updraft around the corner. I don't really like where this is going. Sanak, he's expecting him to go around. As elite, you see a smile on his face. He knows.
Yeah, he knows. He's prepared for
He's
this
waiting
one.
for it. As soon as this Aldrod goes, he's gonna float around. He's going for it.
Oh.
He missed. No, he got it, but he's dead.
We want to
Good
see
night.
him descend. We want to see him descend now. Slowly.
Yes.
He's reaching. He's reaching to the bottom of the abyss, but he has made it faster. All right, Sanak did manage to get that trade off, but it's a decent one, man. It was a decent one.
I mean, that's fine. He was able to get the kill, right? So that's.
I must wait a moment.
The smile on
I
his
already
face
told you,
said
if
it
there's
all,
a jet,
man.
there's guaranteed.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, it's a guaranteed. Oh. All right. I thought guaranteed another round going in for the likes of ZeroFrags, but nope. Simple made it look very simple. At the end, gone it. Went ahead for the trade. And there comes the defuse as well. Oh, wow. I want to see that crucial moment yet again. Elite, good for first. And the second one as well. Information. And after that, the perfect shot.
Spike planted.
Very crucial moment for us to see.
He accepted his fate, man. He's like, it's alright. I'm going to drop dead soon.
Yeah, he was smiling for a reason, you could tell.
Let me pull
He's
off.
just like,
Let me pull
yes.
off this stunt.
He was smiling, being like, hey, 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 hey. Back, back, back. Come over here, drone for me, drone for me. I'm gonna go for it.
Distraction on point.
That's what we're here to see, honestly. The map of Abyss is just a really fun map and a very creative one at that. Pros can do whatever they can on this particular map as well. Breach, Neon, like things that they can do with the Breach ultimate, allowing the Neon to jump across things. So much that you can bring in towards this game. Good stun though over towards Lion.
They found my wire.
They're gonna be able to find a little bit of an opening as they make a fast rush in towards the A side. I love the way that they went in for this execution to Azora.
Oh,
Such a good opening.
Elite? And this guy's on a different level, missing piece. That right click is definitely going to be his best friend and the last man standing because I'm Batman with just a classic and a dream. Oh, no. No, how do you call off the bluff? Mac the King.
It's done.
Absolute Giga Chad. He was just waiting. Now you're gonna peek. But unfortunately, he could not go for the duel that better. But his utility usage being on point just threw Batman off his game, man.
Yep. Like the main reason why I wanted to highlight this particular round is remember what happened to the members of ZeroFrags when they were playing their own pistol round, not the pistol round, sorry. The round after the third round, sorry. The third round where Toxic Summon had a couple of tripwire setups. Tripwire setups over towards the A side. You could see that the tripwires caused a lot of problems because there was someone towards heaven that was constantly using the tripwires to fullest advantage. To try and circumvent this, the members of Silly Little Guys played it differently. They went in through mid so they could take over heaven and stop the Cypher from causing problems with that particular angle. And the tripwire, even if they do get caught on it, is pretty much useless to anyone that is playing from back. So it is so smart the way that Little Guys were able to establish map control and take over these power positions away from ZeroFrags. Because of it, this round pretty much is theirs on a 70-30 chance unless we see a lot of kills coming in from a couple of the sheriffs in their hands. This could just be where they're done for. Simple, able to walk all the way in towards the A side. That is such a significant advantage for them to play into. Simple, working his way up as close as he possibly can. It's a big kill over towards Lion. None the wiser for it. Not going to be opting to go in for the jump, so he's just going to wait. Simple.
Spike
No
planted.
swings just yet. Knows for a fact that if he jumps, then the sound's just going to be given away here. Weapon picked up. Simple, the timing that he needs. Sanak. Beautiful frag here with the Sheriff as he just needs to hold. As missing piece. He's looking for another one, but he's just not able to get it.
Shut down.
Yikes.
One enemy remaining.
It just seems like Scar's gameplay is prevailing victorious over the entire situation. But Elite, he was prepared for this. He knows what's coming further. A good dash, a good deception game. And Scar for now, he's gonna be caught off guard. 3 frags to clutch it all. And Elite, just going ahead and flexing his jet plays. He's making clips.
Making clips, but look at how expensive the round was for SLG. They lost out on so many of their members because of Scar. It's one ghost in his hand, just it's a game changer for them. 95, ladies and gentlemen, as SLG working wonders. What I'm really sad about is that no one's really using the Gaia Phantom or even the Vandal on this particular map.
It's outdated.
Goes with the team, you know. Oh, come on, it goes with the team. You got the red tree, you got the blue one too.
Nobody cares about theme here. Aggressive. They care about their gameplay. They care about the one weapon which sounds much better. For example, this.
This is just overhyped and outdated.
No, it's not overhyped.
Overhyped. Accepted.
Spike down B.
I know you made some wrong investments. That doesn't mean that you have to go ahead and, you know, make others feel bad about it.
What do you mean wrong investments? I have this weapon. I consider it to be a wrong investment. But what wasn't a wrong investment is the Kuranami in the hands of Elite. Good God. The bad's just hitting taps like it's nobody's business. Still heating up, looking for more, but Lion finally shuts down the beast. Showing exactly who
There's
the king
always
is.
a king in the jungle.
This Lion's not sleeping now, is he? Simple. I think he should have put them to sleep. Two quick kills coming out from him as well. Simple. One step closer to that rolling thunder, and as soon as that comes online, good luck trying to stay in any of the sites.
Ooh, elite man, the explosiveness this man holds. Absolute beauty to watch. But well, that's how you get the 10th on board in a really good old-fashioned manner. Silly little guys.
Right there.
They've already gotten the double digit and they look confident, man. That's one of the key things that they always need for themselves. Getting the information out to Toxic Sumit is going to be very vital. As Summer, he's trying to close in onto that gap, knife in hand, and that's one of the biggest mistakes. Toxic
Why does he have a
Sumit
knife in his hand?
just casually strolling around, running away, not giving any footsteps. But unfortunately, that's what costed his life.
Spike planted.
Nuh-uh.
Batman got another.
Nuh-uh.
Like this. They're making a lot of very significant mistakes, but Mac the King coming in towards the back, he's gonna be able to do so much!
missing
What was that flick? Straight through the smoke, the match just working wonders. Someone stop this man. A big fumble on the start, but good God, Mac the King and the missing piece. Look at this flick!
Oh
Ooh.
my god, both headshots. No way you can pull that off, bro. Missing piece. And this round is gonna... It's not gonna make sense at all for ZeroFrags because of the cosmic divide. They're gonna not have any information onto what's going on, wherever it's gonna be placed. My oh my, missing piece will definitely be one of the crucial aspects for this round if they want the 12th on board.
I thought you were gonna make another missing piece, Joe.
Cover going out.
Nah. Aggressive. See, you don't have to sound redundant. That's what the catch
man,
is.
It's not about being redundant. It's about having the joke right in front of you and not. It's like when you're a dad, you can tell a dad joke, but you don't want to.
What do you want me to do? Laugh about it? Ha
You
ha.
want to find it?
I
That's
love
the
our
inside
producer,
joke,
man.
guys. That's the inside joke, okay? We're not gonna say what just happened here. The thing is that the cosmic divide has already been deployed, and it is definitely gonna keep the enemies at bay. Momentarily. That's right, momentarily. Oh no!
Oh, no!
Missing! No, Elite! Elite! Down two.
That's the second one.
Oh no, the third one, right? Yeah, third one.
Yeah, third one. Oh god, you gotta love it when you see it. A big kill coming in from Lion as well, straight
Yoink.
through the smoke. Gonna be able to find a little
Yoink.
bit of value here. The Astra Gravity Well, able to give them a bit more of an advantage. Good double-sided positioning going into this. Going in for the swing. 3, 2, 1. They're able to find the frag here. Toxic Summit still has the camera online and ready if he wants to go in for the void. And Toxic Summit goes in for the clutch as well. Elite does die, but that's
So
completely
close.
okay. Look at Mac the King and look at Simple. Simple's like,
I love Simple's
Why,
reaction. He's like, oh, that was so
why,
close.
bro? Why?
Guys!
And they're having
Elite
fun on the
face
map.
farming, saying, you know what, I misstepped that one. But good God, the entire team. Abyss is such a fun map, man. Such a fun map. The funniest part is the entire team of silly little guys have forced ZeroFrags to go ahead for that final buy. They have brought in all of those Guardians, but I don't think so. It can deal a lot of damage. The moment I said that, it's Sanak, and because I'm Batman, just going ahead, making a big fuss of it.
Enemy mark.
It's funny how silly little guys as a team just is able to do so much. Their name is synonymous to their
Spike
play
planted.
style. They love to go in for weird, wacky plays that just works out in their favor. One more Astra Star is present to give them a slight bit of an advantage. One more Nebula to get placed out. Missing He's able to find a 4K. Is the
Potential
He's going to be able to get it possibly.
Attackers
With
win.
peace, it just takes it away. Every single time any of the other members die, Missing Piece is there to fill up the gaps. And still little guys, they take a 2-0 victory up against the members of ZeroFrags. And sends them back home at Elite. He just knows he's the superstar of this show. Just because he jumped off the map 3 times.
2 times. The third one was Missing Piece. I still cannot forget that, man. Oh my god, what a beautiful game. Abyss, one of the most entertaining map, and we have seen such a good game from both the corners. I mean, I'm not going to discredit the opponent team, which is ZeroFrags, not at all. They tried the level best till the last ticking time. They were trying. The backstabs were absolutely amazing, but ultimately it was Missing Piece bringing it all back together. He's like the jigsaw puzzle, man, for the entire team. The fifth man, the guy, the controller, the man who's pulling all the strings, and Ace to finish all of that. He's absolutely cherry on top of the cake. So yeah, kudos to him. I was just thinking that at this point, Summer, he needs to hit his shots. It was a Phantom against a Vandal, and we all know Vandal wins against Phantom in a long-range fight, but the confidence Missing Piece had was absolutely amazing, man. That's all. That's a symphony I'm going to sing for him.
Missing Piece just was on a tear in this particular round, and the biggest difference between both of these teams, I think you saw it in the cams too. The little guys just were having fun.
Yeah, they were.
That was the biggest difference between these teams. ZeroFrags, not even a single member smile. Yeah, of course you are losing. I completely get that, but I've seen this in the past too, that a lot of professional teams as well, even when they're losing, they try to at least have fun in a game of Valorant. Unless we're making jokes, cracking smiles, your morale is just gonna go down into a ditch. Like, even when I played in tournaments, one of my biggest strengths as a player is to just bring up team morale. Because I start making jokes, I crack people up, I make them laugh, which is important. It's the little guys had that tenfold throughout both of the maps. When I was looking at their cams, I was astounded to see even when they are losing. Think about it. It was 12 and 11. They were losing round after round after round. But they were still laughing, they were still smiling, but in a much more serious tone, because they understood that, hey, we are at the home stretch, we can win.
I mean, reaching towards the goal of 12 and then not able to finish, that would definitely sting. And that's the reason they were like serious at the last final round. But yeah, Abyss has been so far amazing. Good plays all across. Silly little guys, they have proved that they are not silly at all. They have been underestimated for a really long time, and finally I could see Elite, Missing Piece, Simple, the way they have played. For sure, they've brought in that perfect spice to this matchup. But yeah, talking about Summer as well, he did bring in a lot of first skills for the team. Being the controller, doing all of the due diligence is very vital, is very important. But because I'm Batman, I believe that it was his bad day today. Both the games, he was not able to pop off at all. And that's one of the things which the team was missing, that explosive start. Elite, for sure, being the MVP of the map. And I do want to see who has taken the record of the MVP of series from this time onwards.
I think it should be Elite as well, because in map number 1 and also in map number 2, he had explosive performances. So
consistent.
Yep, he's very consistent as a player, and I'm really hoping that he carries this consistency through these lower bracket run, because I do think that he's possibly the star player for the entirety of the team. Simple, yeah, he's incredible. You also have Toxic Summit, who's been pulling off pieces here and there, but Missing Piece, man.
51.
He's the biggest 51 kills with 27 deaths. He has a very low death count, which is a lot to say whenever you play a best of 3 series, because normally, yeah, you get a lot of kills, but your deaths just catches you out. And look at his average damage as well. When he was playing Raze, the man was making waves on the server. You get 75 damage, you almost guaranteed 2 kills on almost every round.
Well, true. Even look at the damage corner, right? It's 11,565. 11 freaking thousand. This man has touched 5 digits just like that, casually. Out of nowhere, tapping players out of existence. 10 first kills, 51 total kills. All over the map, man. He has been all over the map.
He's unstoppable for it as well. Everywhere that you turn, a lead is there. When you look at the scoreboard, he's falling to his death as well. He's like that entire package, think about it. He starts off strong, and then he makes everyone laugh as well in the process. That's what you need when you are on a team with this guy. Hey, I want to see more of this, man.
Definitely. The last moment, Cloudburst is where it just threw him off the game. He was like completely caught off guard. The moment it just dissipated, he's like, wait, where's the ledge at? Where's the corner at? I wanted to be there. But okay, that's what happened. But surprising simple. Okay, he still maintained that record of being towards the second player. And third, of course, it was because I'm Batman. Dethroning him, moving in towards the second spot. It's definitely good, but Kishi, man, this guy, I want to see him play again. I've seen him in the past couple of times. Amazing, phenomenal gameplays from his end as well. Good trade-offs at the last moment. Quick on feet, agile. So I want to see more of him. But what happened towards the level up leaderboard is one of the crucial things, which is because I'm Batman, he's for sure taking the first place, but unfortunately, I don't think so. They can go ahead, play another game of their own. Summer being the second player, and the third one, for sure, Lion. So at the end of this, Aggie, the top 3 players will get Riot goodies. So that's one of the greatest things, right? Plus, you're getting even the recognition that you're one of the most phenomenal game players, and individually, you are potent with a lot of lethal weapons.
Think about another. All of the top 3 players, they're part of the same team. Just goes to show that ZeroFrags, as individuals, they are incredible, but as a team, they still have a lot more work to put into their gameplay. It just felt very disconnected, specifically when it came down to the attack side. I don't know, the team just lost its umph. It started strong, but at the very middle, they just lose themselves way more.
I mean, it happens, right? It happens. Things do get down to the wire, and all you have to do is keep that cool, calm, collected state of mind. But again, it wasn't shown by them. Previous game itself against Nairi Esports, they looked very ready. They were ready to take all the battles. They were ready to do anything. Because I'm Batman, he was stepping up. But unfortunately, today he did not play, so the entire team was missing him a lot, and that's where things started to crumble. So, yeah, that's the gist of it. And good luck to, this team to go ahead and make some waves in the next following tournament. I'd really like to see them step up and level up their gameplay.
Absolutely. Season 4 is right around the corner, so even if they're out of this tournament now, just head back to the drawing board, do a lot more scrims, and just work on your attack side. I think your defense is phenomenal. The attack, I don't know, the team loses its entire formation, and that's what making them fall apart. Especially on Lotus, the map of Abyss was their own pickup, but just didn't have that same level of oomph that they needed to bring into it. But you never really know what to expect now. Here at the Showdown Series, pretty much anything can happen. But that's all that we have for the first initial set of games, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be heading on down over into a very short little break because, again, it's going to be around an hour, I do believe, before the second stream is going to start, which will be the second lower bracket semifinals, ladies and gentlemen, to see exactly who will be in the lower bracket finals. And, of course, tomorrow we're going to have the upper brackets as well. So for now, it's going to be your boy Aggressive with the Zora signing on off, as we're going to be seeing a lot more Valorant action for these Esports Showdown Series Season 3 Valorant, powered by Crucial by Micron, with our GPU partner Zotac Gaming and our media partners GG. Don't go anywhere. Be back with you.
Once there was a hunter who saw what others could not. With a magic case in her backpack, she roamed with wild abandon into the great unknown. Her gaze inescapable, her reflexes lightning fast. When armies swarmed, she went through. With eyes open wide, hands steady, holding, watching, capturing everything in sight.
The Crucial Pro DDR5 RAM kit comes with a sleek, modern look that will complement any build. But aesthetics aside, it's the performance that really matters. So let's dive into it. The default JEDEC timings are 46, 45, 45, but it does come with 2 XMP and Expo settings for those looking for a little more performance. With XMP 3.0 Profile 1, you can push the speed up to 5600 megatransfers per second. If you prefer a slightly lower speed but tighter timings, Profile 2 offers 5200 megatransfers per second at 42, 42, 42 timings. We've run some benchmarks and stress tests to give you an idea of how it performs. In general, dropping the speed and tightening the timings with the second XMP/Expo profile yielded better results for us on our test system. Paired with a Ryzen 7800X 3D, we saw anywhere from a 1 to 5% performance bump depending on workloads. All in all, the Crucial Pro DDR5 64GB RAM kit by Micron is a fantastic choice for first-time builders and enthusiasts alike.